All right. Recording on there, recording on here. Is everybody's y'all's readies?
Yep.
All right.
What's that?
Hey, everybody, welcome to the podcast. I'm Nick.
I'm Corey.
I'm Drake.
Joe.
I am Shannon.
Sorry, I was just trying to see how long we could just hold this awkward silence for a second.
It was pretty awkward.
It was pretty silent too.
So it's been, what, a month
Yeah.
since you've been on?
Yeah.
Since you've been
Yeah, so I'm finally on the podcast.
Woo!
Yeah.
So I can bitch at all of you for not finishing Extra Life with me.
Sorry.
I had to work.
Well, that's explained it.
Chip challenge.
I did
Chip
all 25
challenge,
hours.
Chip challenge. Chip challenge.
Are you wanting to do that tonight?
The what?
The chip challenge. Everyone's here.
What's the chip challenge?
That's true. I mean, we hit the $200.
So I can cry.
Is that, are we doing
Oh,
that
fuck that. Did you really?
tonight?
I don't want diarrhea.
It's
Bloody diarrhea.
It's not diarrhea. Are we doing this tonight? Are we doing?
God.
Are we doing this?
Oh my god. This just sounds like a terrible idea.
Are we? If we're doing this,
Oh,
we're
God.
doing this.
Oh god.
Are we doing this?
I mean, my sinuses
Or-
are clogged.
Or do we want to?
That'll help you.
I already have kind of a sore throat, so this will do.
But I'm saying, like,
Oh my
do you
God.
want to wait on it, or are we gonna do it?
Why are you asking me?
I don't care. I wasn't expecting us to do it
I
this
wasn't
week.
either.
What
actually,
if we're
but then I
pregnant
was
or
just
have
like,
any medical conditions?
Shannon,
fuck
are you
yourself.
pregnant? Shannon, are you pregnant?
Maybe.
Oh.
What's nightshades?
Well, you should have told me sooner, man.
Where's it say nightshade?
Sam.
Or
You are the father.
capsaicin?
Oh god.
Do not eat if you're sensitive to spicy foods, allergic to peppers, nightshades.
Wait, where is it saying this?
Capsicum, or are pregnant or have any medical conditions.
Wait, where is it saying this?
On the back, it says, do not eat if you are sensitive
there
to
it is.
spicy foods, allergic to peppers, nightshades, or whatever capsaicin or capsicum.
Serving size 1 chip, 2.5 grams. Servings 1. Calories 10. At least it's low fat.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, no. It's fat calories are 5. Holy shit.
It's 50% fat.
No, it's not.
It's 50%.
Fat calories are 0.5. Or no.
No, that's
it's
fine.
literally
Sorry. Fat calories 5. Total fat 0.5 grams.
Yeah.
1% daily value.
This,
Sorry.
It's too high
I saw
in
the
fat
total
for me.
I saw the total fat and did the
What?
2.5.
This doesn't have any protein?
This doesn't fit in my diet.
I knew you were going to say it. Don't
I
even.
was gonna say I could add some protein if you need me to.
Ground corn canola oil, Carolina Reaper pepper, ghost pepper, sea salt, chipotle pepper powder, and yeast extract.
Because I know it concerns you, it is gluten free. So
And there's no artificial ingredients. It's even all organic. Wow.
Wow.
do we want to wait until another time, or do you want to do this week?
Why don't we do it on like New Year, so we go into the New Year feeling like shit?
All right.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess we're gonna wait.
Well, I mean,
That's fine.
what does everyone want to do?
I don't
Fine.
care.
It doesn't bother me either way.
I'm down for either, but
What
he
do
has
we
a-
have?
We have 6 total.
I mean, you wanted to do it the most.
Yeah, no. We're doing it all together.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're doing it all together. No
That's
matter what.
fine with me.
But we waiting?
I'm fine with that.
Okay, we're waiting.
But
So
This show
come
has been an interesting 10 minutes intro to the podcast.
right. Hey, 3 minutes and 59 seconds.
4 minutes.
Okay, so we will have these later.
okay, so we've decided
Makes me
like New
feel better
Year's,
just
something along
thinking
that
about
line.
it.
Sure.
Alright.
Let's figure out a date.
Imagine if the bunny got into that.
Yeah, no, that's why I've hit him.
I think he'd explode. Yeah, literally.
like you remember the cat from Christmas Vacation? You've not seen Christmas Vacation.
Thank
have
you. There it is.
Oh my God.
Have you seen Christmas Vacation?
I've seen parts of it. But
I
that's
have
it.
not even had that.
Oh.
Well, I was gonna say he's seen probably 12 movies in his life. Listen to this. Listen to this. What Marvel movies have you seen?
Thor.
Okay.
Also Winter Soldier. Also second Thor.
Where's the first Captain America?
Nope.
Nope.
The third
Doctor
one?
Strange.
I took him to see Doctor Strange.
To be fair, and this is my personal opinion, I think Doctor Strange was the best one out of all the single movies. Not like Avengers, not the team-ups.
Okay. I still personally think Winter Soldier was better than...
I really liked Winter Soldier.
Don't get me wrong. I love Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
It, to me, still didn't...
I just liked everything about
Winter
it.
Soldier. It was a damn good movie. Good movie.
Oh, absolutely.
Agreed.
Yeah, no. And then, have you seen Guardians of the Galaxy?
What?
No, he hasn't. Okay.
That's my favorite team-up movie. Well, it's not really team-up. It's more of a team... I don't know.
It's your favorite A-Team movie?
May as well be. Because, like, Avengers is really good. But I really like Guardians of the Galaxy as a team. Like, team-based movie.
Very true.
So wait,
Who's
the camera can't
Who's
see
Legion?
Shannon, right?
What's up? Yes, the camera
Okay.
can see Shannon.
Okay.
Who's Legion? X-Men based. There's a show coming on FX that's Marvel and FX have teamed up and they're making a show called Legion. It looks like it's about mutants.
Oh, wait, it's not Legion as in like the Fox movie that came out a few years ago with the Angels versus Demons, right?
No.
Okay.
With the old lady?
Yeah.
Well,
They're all
because
gonna fucking die.
that was actually a television series
Yeah.
for a little while.
Was it?
They did a Legion television series,
I know that.
and then you
have to just
so
see
I
it
don't
for-
know.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll just have to watch it.
That
It's
movie,
much more
though.
entertaining.
Much more. Ugh.
Yeah.
No, it looks like it's about mutants, and I know it's Marvel, so I just didn't know if anyone knew more about it than I did. I don't know if it's a team, I don't know if it's a person, I have no
I don't
idea. So video games?
I've been playing a shit ton of video games.
Go on.
Final Fantasy 15,
Haven't played.
Forza Horizon 3,
I'm going to.
Killing Floor 2.
I don't have.
What else have I been playing? Skyrim on Xbox One.
Oh, well, I mean
Here.
PC.
Well,
Me too.
yeah, the special edition. What else have I been playing? There's been other stuff. I swear to God. There was something else. Oh,
Watch Dogs 2?
I picked up Dead Right. Yeah, Watch Dogs 2. That fucking good.
I watched.
Don't say anything
I
yet.
picked. No, I
No
know.
spoil-
I watched Yahtzee's
I haven't
thing
started
on it,
playing it.
and he has a lot of really good points that I never really looked at before.
With Watch Dogs.
Yeah, how they go from like brooding, like homeless guy to
Well-
suddenly like hipster kid.
Yeah, it's their explanation on it was that they wanted to go with they wanted to leave the whole like film noir side of the first one where it was, and they wanted to do like a out there like fun like
Right.
hacktivist
Right,
thing,
right,
which
right.
I get. It's pretty cool. I still personally prefer the first Watch Dogs, and they changed a little bit with it. It's odd. Like you remember.
Bunny.
Sorry, there's a bunny coming up behind me. Or next to me. Anyway. No, don't chew on chopsticks. Anyway. Like you remember how you hack stuff in the first one?
Yes.
So like you go up to the terminal and then it's like the things where you have to like turn the
Yeah.
things to complete the circuit.
Yeah.
Still has it in 2.
Yeah.
But it's on the floor over the course of the map. So you have to go here to turn this thing over here, so that way it sends it this way, so that way you can run all the way down this hallway to get to this area, so you can turn something over here, so that way it sends it this way, so that way you can run all the way to this side
It's
over
kind
here.
of weird.
It's really weird. I don't know. I prefer... Maybe I'm just lazy in real life, so I become lazy in video games.
No, I'm with ya.
I don't like running from...
Oh my god! I
place
gotta
to place,
travel
place to
all
place
the
to-
way over there. Is there
Right?
a fast travel button or something?
Well, and then I got to one where basically it gets to the point where in order to unlock a box that's in an air duct, there's a thing that goes all over this building. So it goes like up and down the outside of the building, but like each of the 4 sections of like it's a building with 4 sides.
Yeah.
Okay. So like
Wow.
over here.
like
No. I'm saying there's just 4 sides. It's not like a weird odd shaped building. It's just a square.
Yeah.
Well, but there's like a whole
Perfectly
thing
square.
where you have to solve the puzzle over here and over here and over here and over here. And then I get through the entire thing and realize that in order to get the whole thing complete, you also have to have had to already unlock the drone, fly the drone up to the top of the thing, and then use the drone to activate the thing on the top, so that way you can unlock the box. I was like, I spent 3 fucking hours doing this goddamn puzzle, and I can't finish it because I haven't unlocked the drone yet.
It's all purpose.
Right, but I don't know. Nah. It's a really fun game, though.
I've heard.
Would you argue that they possibly changed too much?
Is that possible?
I don't know.
I've heard it was a lot more fun. However, I heard the story had no plot,
Which is
or it was just kind of
what I'm wondering about. If
yeah.
they focused too much on gameplay and took away from the story.
Yeah, the story for this one is, okay, we want to take down CTOS. So in order, or not CTOS, it was the company that owns CTOS.
Bloom.
The whole thing is we want to take down Bloom. So it's a bunch, like the main story is, okay, you have to take down Bloom. That's your main quest line. So to do that, you just have to do a bunch of side quests. So the entire game is just a compilation of side quests.
kind of weird.
A little bit. I mean, you do get a little more character development as the game progresses, but for the most part, it's basically just it's a 20-hour grouping of side quests. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Which, don't get me wrong, still really fun, but yeah.
Any other games?
What else have you been playing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Mafia 3.
Oh
my
yeah.
God. Yep.
It's so good.
Yep.
I heard it was filled with bugs.
Not on console.
I haven't had
that problem.
Yeah, I haven't
I've
had
heard it
really
was
any
specifically
issues.
on console.
Oh, I haven't run into any bugs.
Bullshit.
I haven't either.
Bullshit.
What do you mean bullshit?
You can say you haven't run into any game-breaking bugs, but you've run into bugs that you've talked about on this exact podcast.
Like what?
Like trying to get into a car because you couldn't. That was part of the mission, and you literally. Couldn't
Oh
open
yeah,
the car,
that
so you had to reset
was
the
a
game.
weird bug because when we were hold on.
There are no bugs in this game. Well, okay, except that really weird one.
No,
Everything.
I forgot about that.
Couldn't fucking play.
But it's really weird because it's a mission where it's like, okay, you have to get in this car and drive from this point to this point.
Yeah.
The first time I got into the car, I went to go, and it was just.
Was that? Was that? I got that same loop.
So I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this? So I was like, well, I don't know. Maybe I need to take another car. So I got out of the car. He's like, what are you doing? Get back in the car. I was like, okay, fine. So I get back in the car, starts right up, and I go. We're playing on Extra Life, and he's playing it, and he gets into the fucking car.
You can flood cars.
Huh?
You can flood cars in that game and they won't.
But it's the exact same car in the exact same spot, and that's the only time that I've had that happen.
I was just gonna say, did you put it in drive? I mean,
Like, God.
Is that where he?
The first time you meet up with the CIA agent.
Yeah,
and
at
you're-
the church.
Yeah.
Yep. It happened to me.
spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert, there's a mission where you meet a CIA agent in the very beginning of the game, and you
Hey.
have,
Some of us don't have said game to play.
and at some point in time in that level, you have to get into a car. And the first time you do it, it won't start. You have to get out of the car, get back into the car,
Well, see,
and you're fine.
maybe
He
Just
never,
wondering.
he never followed me
I
to
just
the
have
car.
millions of our viewers.
Yeah, no, he never followed me to the car. So
That's
like,
considered a bug.
I ran through the church and like, I guess I was supposed to stop and like wait for him to talk to me, and I literally just ran past him and I was like, he's gonna follow me.
This
Got
is a
in the car.
brilliantly bugless game.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah,
Well,
well-
you know what? Actually, now that I think about it, he didn't follow me to the car, and then this didn't happen.
Now that I
My
think
car
about it,
didn't
there's
start.
an entire Wikipedia dedicated to all the fucking bugs in this game.
But yeah, no, literally,
Bugless.
didn't follow me to the car. I got in the car and I kept going, getting just it wouldn't turn over and wouldn't start up. I was just sitting there going, what the fuck is going on? So I just reloaded last checkpoint.
And it works.
Yep. I walked up to the guy. Didn't run past him this time.
So did you
He
get in
followed
and
me.
not hit gas immediately? Were you maybe getting in and holding gas, and the guy was just like,
No, I
flooding the engine?
just got in, and he gets in, and then usually as soon as you get in, he starts the car. But it went. I was like, maybe it's a really quiet engine, and I pushed on the gas, and it just went. I was like, okay, what the fuck am I doing wrong? And then that's why I was like, I'll get out of the car. And then the agent's like, hey, what are you doing? Get back in the car. Well, okay, so I got back in the car. And
Wouldn't it be funny if there was a button to just like give up, like in all the movies, where you're just like, and you hit the steering wheel, and then it goes.
right? Like
Back to the Future.
I was gonna say it's the first Back to the Future. For
then the airbag pops out.
a split second, I was thinking 2, and I don't know why I was
It's the very
thinking
first
2.
Back to the
It's
Future,
the very first
right?
one.
He's about to miss the lightning strike.
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
From 1985.
1885. 1985.
1885.
That's the
Did I
third
say
one.
18?
The good
That's
old
the third one.
silent movies.
I'm sorry, I was thinking Westworld. My bad.
Butthead. That was a Biff
Why
Sandwich.
don't
I'm
you
so
by the
obsessed with
way-
that show right now.
By the way,
I haven't watched all of it. I'm only on episode like 5.
Dude, it is so fucking good. Because
Quickly, before
Really good.
Before we get off topic,
that's a good podcast.
I want to get my ringtone for when you call me to be you making that sound for the car flooding and not spinning.
That's true.
You did it so many times. I was like, no, I just can't not think of you making that sound in my head.
Just imagine being in public mode and it goes off. You just hear him doing it. And it's like,
They should just make all the sound effects in
Oh,
every video
so
game that's out
adorable.
there.
His mentally retarded younger brother made his own ringtone.
he made his own car.
I think they said I love you, brother.
Okay, anyway,
We just lost.
now. Sorry.
We just lost the last 2 viewers that we still have.
Right.
Do we?
I don't know. I'm probably never watching again after that comment.
I was gonna say I don't know. I quit watching.
I watched the other day. I watched the whole thing.
I was gonna say our latest video
It was a little.
got
Well-
1 view when I opened it up to look at the analytics and it said that nobody had seen the video. I was like, wait, what? Am I sure this is on the right video? And I clicked over and it brought up the video and it said 1 view. I was like, oh.
Me.
No, like it,
The last podcast.
Mhm.
That was me.
Because it had 0 views, and then I brought up the thing, and then it said,
And then it
one,
said
view,
one?
one view as soon
You
as I
must
brought
have-
it
So it
up.
was
You
him
must have
before
looked
you
at
watched it.
right at the time. Yeah. No, I mean when
No.
I went to go look
No,
at
no,
it.
no. I mean, it was
He is the
it was
viewer.
0. Then when I opened up the
Oh,
video,
you were one.
I was number 1.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because
Like
when
3 days
I
after I
opened it
opened.
up, there was 1, and I thought that I was the 1 viewer. I know. Some of our podcasts have reached like 30.
Yeah, I know. Woo! How many of those were
Those
us
are the
watching
one-
multiple
I was
times?
gonna say that was me going back and forth trying to see how many times Nick had to edit my voice.
Oh, you,
The safe for work
did you-
episodes.
have I not been on here since the Extra Life?
No.
So did you see the brilliant editing I had to do?
Oh,
Oh yeah,
And
we
yeah.
praised your editing
Editing
job.
out the finger.
That took you like an hour and a half.
Do you know
to-
how I had to go through every fucking frame?
I laughed so hard.
And then the final finishing product was like 4 seconds, and I was just like, worth it.
You're like worth it just so I can point this out to people. And be
Yeah.
like, I did that.
Yeah, those masks that like Ed or the
Next
weird.
step, I'm gonna work on Avatar 2.
You can hire me. Here's my proof.
James Cameron, here's my portfolio.
That's the word, portfolio, not proof. Damn it.
That's geometry.
So, Mafia 3. Anything else?
Still need to finish
Killing
that
Floor
game.
2.
Dude, Killing
As
Floor
well.
2 is a blast.
It is a lot of fun.
Lot of fun.
Just shooting a lot of zombies. Zombies.
Zambies.
Zombies.
I do have to point out, I love how the priest sounds like somebody doing a terrible, terrible Sean Connery
I
impression.
was so glad when you said that. I kept hearing
Like-
that. I kept hearing that voice, and I'm like,
Bane?
is anybody else hearing this?
No, like seriously, like we're
I got
playing,
it.
It's Tom
and like
Hardy.
I'm the priest,
Huh?
so
It's
like
Tom Hardy.
every time I was talking,
Yes.
every time my character was saying something, it sounded like somebody doing a terrible Sean Connery. Like I'm talking like a
You will have sex with me.
yeah, like 1990s SNL Sean Connery, like
The good Sean.
Jeopardy Sean Connery.
The good
Like
Sean.
oh god, it's fucking hilarious.
I was.
I have to say I like the maps on this one much better than the first one from the maps that I've played of it. I know you haven't.
I haven't played it yet.
You played the original though, right?
Yes.
So the soundtrack is a lot the same sounding. Well, I mean, it sounds the same a
The
lot.
soundtrack is a lot the same.
It's a lot the same sounding. But it'd be like, I mean, it basically sounds like the Doom soundtrack.
Yeah.
But with this one, they have original stuff, but they also have songs that were made by other bands that were put in.
What? I'm sorry.
A lot the same sounding. Or?
I just hear him over here, and then I hear a little.
Anyway, but no, so the entire soundtrack is like composed stuff specifically for the game, and then also instrumental tracks from Christian death metal artists.
Because that's a thing.
It's a really good soundtrack, actually.
Of course it is.
Well, because I mean, when you cut out all the like, it actually is like really good, like musically.
Going to heaven.
No, like I'll have to show you some stuff later. Like,
Okay.
it's pretty funny. Yeah.
What class were you playing in Commando?
I think he was running Commando.
I was running Commando.
I was
Sweet.
running
That's a mech.
support. And then actually, I really found out I like the sharpshooter, actually.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Sharpshooter's pretty fun.
I,
The Winchester.
I want to try out the
Gunslinger?
Gunslinger.
Oh, it's
The-
so much fun.
I'm
The
really bad
only
at it.
thing with the Gunslinger is reloading in that game sucks. It's so
Yeah.
fucking slow, and you get overrun so fast. Like I was doing the, I did the practice mode as the Gunslinger, and I'm when you get access to buy whatever weapons, I just went straight for the dual 50 cal revolvers.
The Desert Eagle or the Smith the 500s?
The 500. Oh my fucking god, that thing is. But
nasty.
it's like boom. It's like
Yeah,
10
5
shots total.
Yeah.
And then it's like. And by that point, like I'm fucking like, okay, hurry up, finish reloading. Okay, now I can use the med kit. Okay, now I can go back to time to reload again. Like, it's insane.
That's why you use those for the more powerful enemies. Then you have the quick switch because you can switch to other weapons quickly once you level up your guy.
Right.
Then you can run like the M1911's got 16 or is it 12? 12 or 16 in a clip for each.
Yeah.
I think it's 12.
12, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
11. Sexy weapon right there.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah. But I mean, at one point I had like dual wield Smith & Wesson 500s, dual wield Desert Eagles, dual wield M1911. So I was like, and I'm like reload everything, just running away from my life, just reloading all 3 of my sets of weapons. Then I had my little normal pistol. I'm using in between.
You're right. You're like, oh shit, I forgot I had a grenade. No, I will say I like the Commando though, only for the simple fact of being able to call out those invisible bitches.
Oh, invisible
Yeah,
bitches.
Like-
I hate those
'cause
stupid things.
I don't remember there being like, I mean there were special infected,
Special in the first one. I don't. Yeah.
they have special infected in this one, but like they're all completely different. And one of them is it's
Stealth Cyborg Ninja.
basically it's a chick that's completely invisible. But if you're the Commando, depending on how much you've leveled up this perk, when she gets within a certain radius, she lights up red. But it works for everybody in the party.
Right.
So, like, if you're the Commando,
You're
you're
within
right
certain
here
feet of
as
him.
everybody's coming in. If other people that are in the room, when she lights up for me, she lights up for everybody else,
Right.
too. So then everybody can see all the invisible bitches. So it's kind of awesome.
Isn't that
Yeah,
weird that a zombie can become invisible?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
Invisible T-virus.
Is that a thing?
Oh.
It isn't. Yeah.
It is a killing floor.
Killing floor?
Yeah, I do have to say I really enjoy the game, but the one thing that it gets me is all the fucking bosses heal.
True.
It's annoying.
You can
as
stop
shit.
them.
Well, yeah, but when you're playing by yourself or whatever, sometimes that's really
Actually, it's
challenging.
easier because, like, for example, when I use the Demolitionist, if I get Dr. Hans Volter, the skinny guy,
Yeah.
you just hit him with an RPG, and he's like, "Fuck!" And it's just like he gets that shield thing. But
Yeah.
if you the less people you play with, the more damage you do. Essentially, it scales the number of people. Obviously.
Yeah.
So like,
Maybe I just need a different weapon then.
yeah, it's gonna you have to shred that shield really quick. You do high DPS in a short amount of time, and that's how you stop that guy. So when I'm playing Demolitionist, I
did kill him though.
What?
I did beat him. Though.
Yeah, you did. But yeah, I just pop off a noob tube, pull an RPG, and just knock him over. But so we still need to kill the patriarch before he heals. He's annoying because he turns invisible and runs away and heals and then comes back and fights you.
Now, see, when he turns invisible, does the commando...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I believe so.
I haven't, but
That's cool.
I haven't played with the group where we were doing good enough to where we could have a commando and catch that guy before he gets away. So we need to get that trophy. It's a trophy to kill him before he goes and heals.
Oh, nice.
So we need to go do that.
It's also a trophy to kill those screaming bitches before they scream.
I got one!
Yep.
I got that trophy.
I thought I did. Apparently I didn't. I don't think I have that yet.
I thought you would have gotten it because, or well, maybe I got the killing blow.
I think you did.
Because it was in the library. You tossed a grenade and I tossed a grenade, and it went boom, boom, and then we killed 2 of them before they screamed as they were running up.
Oh, maybe I do have it then.
But I know I got a trophy
I need to
for
look.
it. That's when I got the trophy for it. So
I
I
need
was
to look.
assuming you had gotten it too, because your grenade probably did just about as much damage as mine did.
I need to look.
But
I don't know.
Really good game.
No, technically, whoever got the killing blow would get it.
Right. But what I'm saying is, I thought there were like 2 of them. So,
Yeah, but you could have killed both.
but
That's the one downside
Sorry.
to the demolitionist.
Oops.
Is when
Yes,
when those
how?
screamers, when they scream, it destroys all the explosives.
now, which do you prefer, screamers or squirmers?
What about squirters?
Ooh.
I'll take all 3. I'll do that.
I had to make a bad joke.
Aww.
It's been so long.
I'm sorry.
I've been super professional guy at work.
Oh, well, that's not fun.
I would never be able
boring.
to
Thank you.
There's some Christina Aguilera in the background.
Genie in a bottle, baby.
Yeah.
Yep.
Games. That was weird. Especially since I made eye contact with Shannon.
So there.
No games? No games? Ruby?
Have you
Going for?
played Gourmet Clubs?
It's very good. I bought it at early access on Steam. It's coming to PS4.
What is it?
Ruby Grim Eclipse.
Sorry.
Video game based on Ruby.
Okay.
Killing floor for you.
Been playing some Skyrim Special Edition.
It's very good.
Been having some fun with the mods.
On Xbox or PS4?
Yeah, Xbox. I bought it for Xbox because of I wanted the outsourced stuff.
You wanted to be able to use stuff other than what was in the game.
Yeah. Them Macho
Which
Man
is-
Randy Savage Dragons.
Which is dumb that the whole thing was Sony.
Yeah. it's
Like,
kinda
I can kind of understand, I get it, somewhat, from what they're doing, but at the same time, it's really stupid.
Yeah,
It's really petty.
I don't understand it. I think it's dumb.
Like,
I
well,
think they're getting rid of some of the people who would have potentially purchased that game on their platform.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, 'cause
100%.
I was going to buy it for PS4, but then I bought it for Xbox.
I was never going to buy it for PS4, so it doesn't matter. But,
Right.
But it's one of those things where, like, from their end, because you would have to have basically developer permissions, because you have to have developer permissions in the game to do it. And they
Right.
said that based on how their security is, if they would have given somebody developer permissions for this game, they would give them developer permission access for the entire console, which would then allow emulators and homebrew and stuff like that, which is what they go way out of their way to not do. So basically, it's just their way of keeping down piracy,
Right.
from their explanation. So, but
Arg.
yeah,
My favorite thing to do, I probably did this for about an hour and a half to
Good
2
catch.
hours,
very good catch.
was you can like go to the cheat room or whatever. Like that's one
Yeah.
of the things. Yeah, well, console generally you couldn't do that. Well, you get the spell. Well, I forget what it's called, but it's like basically it's a spell where if you shoot somebody with it, it literally just like ragdolls them and just shoots them like 200 feet in the air. And so I was just running around, just hitting everybody with it, just to see how high they could go and how many times they
Is it a
bounce.
giant?
Yeah, it was basically like as if a giant just clubbed them and they went
Yeah.
up in the air or whatever. But I just went around
Wouldn't that
white
be the
run.
secret to the it's not really them hitting, it's just the spell. Every time the Giants Club hits you,
Yeah, it's
they
just
cast
like
that
this-
spell and they're
yeah.
just like,
You said you did it to a kid too, didn't you?
To a kid, yeah, it works on the kids. It was really entertaining. And my child was like, Dad, can I have an allowance? Like, no.
You're grounded.
Although one guard, because it doesn't kill them, they fall and they just don't die.
Yeah.
But one guard like went up, and I lost him, and then all of a sudden like he fell off the side of the wall and just like cracked it in his back. Like he's like scorpioned and then just didn't get up. And I was like, okay.
I do have to say, it was funny. I was on Reddit and saw a video, or it was a GIF, where somebody was on top of a mountain looking down on a city, and the guy's sitting there and he pulls and releases, and then fast travels to the city, and because where you fast travel at, you land right here.
Land?
Yeah, and then he goes forward on this thing, and there's a guard sitting with his back up against the wall, and then the arrow comes in and goes right here, like just a centimeter or two above the guy's head, and it's just like. You guys like, I gotta go back and do it all over again.
Or just put an apple there and try it again.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, imagine literally like put the bucket over their head and then like the apple just
Apple on top of the bucket.
That'd be really cool. Someone should do that.
That still was one of my favorite things to do on the console. Literally just put a bucket over a shopkeeper's head and just steal all
just
their
steal
shit.
everything in the store. It's mine.
It's funny that the way they actually see is from that perspective though, that they actually coded it so you cover their head and they can't see. They're just too stupid. Like,
I don't think it was originally coded that way because they ended up putting in a fix for it.
oh, did they?
Yeah, the fix
Eventually.
was like when you went through and would put it on their head. After like 15 seconds, like I don't know what it actually was, but like a gust of wind or something would like shoot it off of their heads.
Just imagine
Because
like,
I literally sat
hello
there and was like,
It's still just
I seriously sat there and was like, I put a bucket on the dude's head and I turned around and I was like, I'm gonna steal this, I'm gonna steal that, I'm gonna steal this, and I grabbed one thing that was expensive and then like it shot off his head and he was like, I saw that.
He was standing there in the corner. Get out of here!
that sounds like an anime.
JoJo's Bizarre Skyrim Adventure.
Right?
There's a Let's Play.
Right. Speaking of Let's Play, Jesus Christ, when were y'all gonna buy genital jousting?
oh my
no.
god.
What is it?
Wait, have you not seen
didn't
this yet?
show me
Oh, I
this.
forgot to
Oh my
show
God.
him.
He was gonna
Holy
show me, but he
shit.
never
It's
did.
so bad.
Dude, no, it's so good. It's so good.
bad.
It is
It's
so
pretty
good.
bad.
It's some of the best.
You literally play as
Dude.
a dick trying to fuck other dicks.
Hold on.
I'm in.
It's a cock and balls and an anus, and you have to get your cock into another anus, and then you have to get
basketball.
another cock into your anus. You get 1 point for getting into theirs. You get 1 point for them getting into you. First, and based on how many points depends on how big your dick grows. First person to grow their dick longer than the line wins. That's classic mode. Then they also have different like
that's just classic mode.
That's
Yeah,
classic.
there's like beach volleyball and soccer.
There's lube
Lube luge.
lube luge. That's it. It's so great.
This
So
is why no one
wrestling's the
watches
best
this
though.
podcast.
I haven't seen. Oh, where they're on the wrestling mat.
Yeah, they're on the wrestling
Yeah.
mat. Like the last team to have
It's
somebody
literally-
in the ring.
It's just
left
a bunch
wins.
of dicks slapping each other.
Trying to slap each other out of the ring, and then like it drops random shit into the ring like bombs and
And
stuff
yet
like
we
that.
had to edit Stick of Truth.
We didn't in the U.S. They did over in other countries. But their way of editing was, sorry, we can't show you this, so we're graphically going to describe this abortion that's going on that you're supposed to be performing.
Oh my!
God. Video games.
I played Paragon.
I still have yet to play that.
I played on the Monolith update.
I haven't
What'd you
played the
think?
update yet.
I think it's really cool. It's a lot more fast paced.
I agree.
And it's a lot more scary. People can be just like surprise motherfucker.
Yeah. Surprise, motherfucker. I agree. The whole no traveling mode, I like a whole lot. But then at the same time, it's really scary because
You can't.
if you have to really maneuver to try and get away. Like I was playing
Yeah.
against AI in this rampage, hit, and I was one hit away, and I was just out of reach, and he threw his rocket. I like last minute, I was twin blasted, and rocket jumped out of the way, like pretty much. I was just like rockets, and yeah, thank you, and I got out of the way. But it's a lot of fun, and the new twin blast is way.
He scared me to death.
Oh my God.
I wasn't ready. Because generally, so Twin Blast has these twin revolvers.
Yeah.
And generally, his thing was like he would turn into like this cannon, like boom,
Yeah,
boom,
they were like
boom,
rockets.
boom, boom, like and he would just keep hitting you. Now it's just like, it's not as much damage per shot,
Yeah.
but I wasn't ready. He snuck up beside me and someone
it's
said,
scary
Twin
sounding.
Blast is about to shoot you. I'm like, oh, okay, I got time to move. Wrong. just lit me up. I was not ready for
Instead
it.
of turning into cannons, his arms turn into chain guns. And literally, it's just like when you hit someone, if like the very beginning, the very first damage, it starts off at 8. So literally, just 8s go everywhere. It's just like.
It's crazy eights, man.
It does like the very first level does like 600 damage over 3 seconds if you keep it on someone. Like Rampage, a tank. I literally walked up and he was fresh health, and I was like, "Let's see how strong this is." He supered and got real big, and I got him down to a quarter health, and then he regened all it back, and I was just like, "That's scary." It's good for single target, not so much for multiple. But then you have 3 grenades, you can just chuck like fucking crazy. It doesn't matter.
There you go.
Twin Blast is awesome.
Yep.
I want to play Crunch with a Grim.
I have not played some of the new characters yet. I like I play a lot of Howitzer. He's fun.
So does Skylar. Skylar really likes that too.
I just like that
The missile?
rocket. Yes,
Yeah.
the missile's so helpful when people are running away.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like-
get back here.
And now, like, on the new update, it used to be the missile was like 19, or it started at like 24 seconds, and then the last cooldown was like 19 seconds. Now it's like 12 or 10. So literally, the computer, they have fog walls so you can't see at certain parts in the jungle. The computer's on the other side. Well, it's a fucking computer, so it can see exactly where you're at. And I was standing on the other side, and I didn't, I was just sitting there waiting, and I think I had taken a health potion. And all of a sudden, fucking a rocket comes through and smashes into me and kills me. And the little Howitzer, like, yay, I got a kill. Like, comes walking on through. Fucking annoying. But I really like it. I've been playing that in MechWarrior. And Elder Scrolls, but not too much Elder Scrolls. Still feel the pain from my original character's death. May he rest in peace. I saved over him.
Yeah, I know.
Found out one of my bosses, actually, who I would have not even slightly suspected, even a little bit, of being anything close to a gamer, put in over 140 hours in Skyrim. And I was like, oh. What? It was really weird.
I love Skyrim.
It's ridiculous how like that game came out, and I've spent I don't know how many fucking hours in that game on Xbox and PC,
Oh, I know you.
and then like it comes out on special edition. I was like, you know what? I've got this back catalog of other games I have to play, but you know what? Fuck it. I want to
Yeah,
go back
I
to Skyrim. Like,
Did I tell you what I did on Steam? Putting all the games I need to beat in my favorites.
Mm-mm.
So, like on Steam, if you go to it and you click Add to Favorites, it goes to the top
Yeah.
of the page.
Yeah.
So now every time I turn on Steam, it comes up and it shows all the fucking games I got to play, and I have to be an asshole and scroll past
scroll all
it
the way
every
down to
single
go
time.
down to Skyrim.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Witcher 3's on there, and 1, and 2.
Witcher 3.
Tales from the Borderlands.
Yeah.
Mad Max. Like, I have all these games lined up on there I need to beat, and I haven't done it.
Witcher 3, though.
Yeah.
It is still...
I'm like okay,
I'm
so
probably gonna do it.
I own Witcher 3. I don't have any of the DLC. This weekend, the complete edition's over at GameStop for $20 off, plus you get a wolf head pin. I was like,
Have you started 3?
no, that's what I'm saying.
I can just do that.
I haven't
If
started 3,
you
so it's
started
like,
3, that'd be pretty.
well, because if you had started, I would have had to have restarted by buying the
don't do
complete
that.
edition. But
Since you haven't started it yet.
I haven't
get
started
that.
it yet, and at $20 off, it puts it about the same price as what all the DLC is.
Yeah, I
plus
think
you get a
it's
free wolf
30.
head pin.
Yeah, I think it's 30.
Yeah.
For both. 15 if I recall.
Like 3 weeks ago, they were
I
on
found
sale
the
for both half
coolest-
off. I should have just picked them up.
Found the coolest gift for you on fucking Blizzard's website. I was looking at different things
Really?
to buy. Yeah, it's $350 though. Couldn't justify it.
Oh.
It's a statue of Illidan. Yeah. It's sexual in nature. It's like gigantic ass Illidan. I was like, man, if I could justify it, and then I look at that up there. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I got nothing. As we're all glancing off
Glancing
camera.
over there, as camera's like, what the fuck are they looking
Oh, I
at?
just saw your Ezio statue.
Yeah, from
2.
actually, yeah, that's from 2, from the collector's edition of 2.
The best one.
Huh?
The best one.
Well,
I'm sorry.
you.
Brotherhood.
Unity?
Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Everyone has fun Unity stories. Like the
Brotherhood.
time the guy I
Yeah.
was chasing just decided to. No, well, there's that. I'm sure that happened several times. No, the guy I was chasing, he was running, and I was going chasing, and he walked up these stairs onto the side of a wall, and then he ran, and the wall kind of jutted to the right into the straight. It went nowhere. He just ran through the air off of the top of the wall. I ran to it. I was like, that's cheating.
Talk about a game that had no bugs.
Oh, yeah. And yeah, it's right up there with Mafia
No.
3. No bugs in it whatsoever.
The best thing with Unity, though, is the quest givers that don't have heads, but they have mouths and eyes.
Oh,
That was
God.
one of the first things they patched.
Those were fucking creepy as
and I
shit,
got
though.
that. Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
got that, and I quit playing right after that. I was just like, fuck this.
Did I ever show you?
Because it was in a cutscene that it happened to me,
Yeah.
and I was just,
Did
fuck
I-
this, I'm done.
Did I ever show you that video of me getting locked in the tomb?
Yes!
I did show you that. Okay, so you know the stupid like armor you have to get or whatever. I did all the tomb challenges. It takes you
Yeah.
forever to go through the tomb
Yeah.
and do the jumping, not jumping, kind of like jumping puzzles.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
So I do this whole.
It's Assassin's Creed Tomb Raider edition.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do this whole freaking tomb thing, right?
Yeah.
So to get into this tomb, you press a button. These cement doors go like this. They open up like this,
Yeah.
right? You go in, they close.
Okay.
Okay. I go in, do everything, whatever. The save point's at the top of the stairs when you leave, so it doesn't save till you leave the tomb.
Yeah.
Finished the whole tomb finally. I was getting annoyed with it. It took me forever. It was probably an hour and a half I was in there. Finally I was like, okay, I got this. I'm done, whatever. I pressed the button to open the door. Fucking kid you not, I have this recorded on my PlayStation. Instead of the doors going like this, they just go over top of each other. I was like, did I push the button? And I pushed the button again, and literally the door just went back to right where it was. I was like, nope. I traded it in that day. I was like, nope. I can't do it. I was like, I don't even care. I can't do this anymore. I was like,
How
nope.
bad is it when a door doesn't even know what the fuck to do in that game?
Oh God. Sorry, I'm making fun of your favorite game, Joe.
It is a great video, though, on his PlayStation.
I believe it.
It's
That's
hilarious.
that's insane.
You should just edit it so right when it does that, you just put after it, nope.
Final Fantasy 15 is really good, by the way.
I have not watched any.
I need to play.
Is it play like Kingdom Hearts?
Yes.
Yes and no.
Then they have
Yes
to.
and no. There's standard combat and then there's wait mode combat. So with standard combat plays exactly like Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Wait mode is the same concept, but if you stand still, it freezes time, and then you can like give
Select where you
orders.
wanna go.
It kind of turns into like Dragon Age tactical combat slightly. I use that more often though because I put a lot of points into because the way that the skill trees are, one of the skill trees is based entirely around the wait mode combat, and it gets to the point where like with wait mode you can scan enemies and it's like, oh well, this enemy is weak against this kind of attack, this kind of attack, this kind of attack, and these
So
elements.
it's like in Fallout 3 when you would empower VATS and you would never use the first person aspect anymore, you would just use VATS.
Correct. But because of the points that I put into it with the different skills and stuff like that,
I've
like
never heard anybody just spell out
VATS.
VATS.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody says VATS. I've never heard anybody say VATS. I'm sorry.
I still could not believe
that just kind of blew my mind for a second.
I still could not believe Nate Songer beat that entire game without using VATS once. He had no idea what VATS was.
3?
And beat all of Fallout 3. Didn't
Dude,
even know
if
what
you don't
VATS
get
was.
someone like that was the one thing I didn't like about Fallout 3 is you'd have a pistol and if I'm just aiming at you, I'd be like, ah, and you wouldn't even notice, and I'd reload and I'd go into VATS. There you go. I'd go into VATS and I'd aim and I'd shoot you in your arm and your arm would just go boom,
Right.
and like blow off and you
Right.
fucking go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how he played through that entire game and had no idea what VATS was. Anyway, because that was his... He
How
was
do you
like...
just not hit right bumper to see what it does?
I don't know. Well, like he's playing through the game, and we were talking about it. He's like, man, I
lot of
finally
people
beat that
say
game.
that.
I don't understand how you guys got
I
through
hit
that
all the
game so
buttons.
fast. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like I don't understand how you guys can play that game so fast. Like, that's a hard game. I was like, not really. He's like, no, that's an insanely difficult game. Like, accuracy is terrible. The shooting mechanics are awful. I was like, yeah, that's why most people just use VATS. He was like, what the fuck's that? I'm like, oh, God. Really? But anyway, so basically the way I've got it set up is each enemy that you scan, you get bonus damage on. So I use
okay.
wait mode, and then when the enemies come in, it pauses, scan, and now I'm doing like a bunch of extra damage because I've got all these enemies scanned, which is cool. But
It's like a tactical aspect to it.
yeah,
Speaking of Dragon Age, by the way, because you mentioned it earlier, it's now free on the Origin access.
Mm-hmm.
So is
Inquisition or
Inquisition.
Dragon Age?
Inquisition. I know.
you would have no use of Origin access because it's PC only, but EA access.
I thought it was the same thing. Is it not?
No, it's not the same. It's close to the same thing. The Vault games are slightly different.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Which I will say though, Dragon Age Inquisition has been on there since like
Has it been that long?
not this previous July, the July before.
Oh, I didn't know it was on there that long.
So it's been like a year and a half since it was first put on.
They also just added Mirror's Edge.
Catalyst.
The latest one, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I have that downloaded as well.
Because that kind of
Yeah.
went.
I mean, so did the first one. But the first one was amazing to play and a lot of fun, but
If you could get past the friggin' mechanics. I hated the mechanics.
I played it on a Mac and I did fine.
I hated the
I
mechanics.
should say a lot, too.
Yeah, nope, I couldn't do it. The mechanics. I was like,
I
I'm
don't know what
done.
the hell's going on in the other room. I just heard Martin Luther King and then sounded like somebody getting hit.
You had a dream.
That's what no, I'm done.
But anyway, so Final Fantasy 15, Final Fantasy Road Trip Edition. It's really good. My only complaint is,
I know. Martin Luther King to hit to Christians. Like
yeah, I don't know. Anyway, my only real complaint is sometimes the enemy spawns get really annoying. Like, I was sent on an errand to go pick up this crystal that was in the middle of this one area. I go over to the area, and guess what? It's a nest for these creatures that are in that area.
Sure.
So you have to kill them all, then you can grab the thing.
Sure.
Cool. Kill them all. No more nests. No more spawning. We're good. We're going for it. And then the Imperial ships are coming in and drop off like 10 enemies. Okay, fine. These are randomly throughout the thing. It's
Yeah.
like random events. I get it. Kill the 10 enemies. Health's down a little bit, but it's no big deal.
Yeah, but you also get experience and everything, too.
Right, yeah. Heading over to go grab the thing. Oh, sorry, can't pick it up because another Imperial ship is bringing in troops. Drop off another 10 people. Whatever, it's fine. We're not that desperate on health and stuff like that. Kill those 10 enemies. Everybody's about 3/4 health. So we're going through and go pick it up. Oh, sorry, can't pick it up because another Imperial ship is dropping off enemies.
Was it checkpoints? Was it like
Nope.
stayed? It was just random.
It's all random. This happened 7 times in this area to the point where the entire party is wiped out except for me and one other guy. And the only reason we didn't die is because I popped like 6 Phoenix Downs. Oh my god! It got so ridiculous. But
Step up your game, bro.
I know, right?
No shit.
And I'm playing on normal. Well, I mean,
Don't be such a scrub.
It's like easy, normal, and then after you beat the entire game, then I guess they have higher difficulties that you can unlock.
So you're normal.
But I'm playing on normal right now. But it's a really fun game. It's one of those games where I'm refusing to use fast travel just because that's a gorgeous map.
See,
Like,
that's what.
the location is incredible.
That's how it was with with Elder Scrolls. Actually, the very first time I played Elder Scrolls, I never used fast travel, and it was just. I'm never one for like a lot of different types of adventure games where you're just randomly exploring. If it's like the first time I play, though, I will do exactly that. I will search every aspect
I will say
of that map.
with Skyrim, I did a lot of fast travels. When I was originally playing, I did do fast travel quite a bit. I am refusing to do fast travel at all on this playthrough right now that I'm going through. But
Speaking of Elder Scrolls, Oblivion is backwards compatible now.
Yeah.
yes,
Which is super exciting.
The fucking day after I traded it in, that shit went backwards compatible.
You
Why'd you
what
trade
do you
it
mean?
in?
I traded it in because I was like, I've got it on PC, so fuck it. I don't need it on a 360 anymore because I can't fucking play it. I
And then
traded
you-
it in literally like the next day. That was part of that
case.
30 that I brought. Yeah,
yeah, I was
With no case.
I literally traded that in, and
You heard about that whole
I'm
thing.
mad.
Joe took in 60 games,
Holy shit!
50 games.
No, it was 30. It was like 29.
No, it was like 30 games.
Okay, it was 30 games. He took him into GameStop to trade him in.
Oh no, let me tell this story.
But-
I want to tell this story. I want to tell this story.
Shannon's like, fuck, I have to relive this again.
That's alright. It was
It's alright. It's just...
a smack stay late after that day. It was alright.
So I text Shannon at around 11:30 at night, and I said, "Hey, can you trade in games without cases?" He said, "Yeah, sure." I said, "Okay." So about 2 hours later, I go and get all my games. About 2 hours later, I send him a text. I said, "I got a lot of them. Are you gonna take money off?" He said, "We won't take money off unless you have like a lot." And I was like, "Oh, okay. How much is a lot?" And he was like, "I mean, I don't know how many you got." And I was like, "I don't know, like 29, 30. And he was like, "Fuck, that's a lot." And he was like, "I'll whatever. Come in at this time. I'll take care of you. We'll figure it out." So I'm standing there, and Nick's with me, and I'm sitting there, and Shannon's going through them all, and he's counting them all, and he's just like, just
skip the best part.
No, I haven't got there yet.
Okay.
I don't want to ruin that part.
Okay.
Shannon's like, so I don't understand. What happened to all your cases? And I was like, well, I couldn't fit them all in my backpack, so I threw all the cases away after I got off the phone with you before you said that, was it a lot? So I literally took all of my cases, took the games out, threw the cases away, and then took them directly into him to be like, hey, go make new cases.
I had to make 30 new cases and sticker them and do all this.
But I was just like, hey, like, do you guys take games without cases? Yeah, sure. So I threw them all away. And then he was like, as long as it's not a lot. And I was like, well, it's just a lot.
Needless to say, I was there a little later that night.
Yeah.
So
I'm not allowed into GameStop anymore.
So why wouldn't you like put two to a case or something?
Because that's a lot of work.
Wow!
GameStop's not paying me to put new cases.
That's true, I guess.
And we got you what? You walked out with a lot of stuff, man.
I was gonna say, he got-
Listen, I walked out with Pokemon Sun and Moon,
Nice.
Dishonored 1 and 2,
Oh, nice.
Dragon Ball Xenoverse, the first one.
A fantastic game.
Lost Song.
Sword Art Online Lost Song. And so that's 6 games?
Yeah.
So that's all 6 games, and I paid like $18.
That sounds exactly like when I got my PS4. Literally $18.
And you got a copy of Last of Us with it.
And I got a copy of Last of Us. And that wasn't the other one. There was one more game. What game was it? I don't fucking remember.
Did you buy Battlefront first?
No.
Oh.
Destiny.
It was Destiny. Yeah, it was Destiny.
Guess what, motherfucker's mad? He can't trade in his PS3 no more.
Why can't you?
Huh?
I was going to trade in my PS3, I decided the other day, because I don't have any use for it. I literally have a PS3 just so I can play the original Spyro the Dragon. That's the only reason I have a PS3.
Isn't that what the streaming service allows?
No, Spyro's not on there because Activision owns Spyro, not Sony, and Activision doesn't want people to play the original Spyro. They want you to go out and buy Skylanders. So, yeah.
That's fucking stupid.
I agree. But
Two completely
especially if
different
they-
styles of games.
Especially if they get more money from people streaming.
Yep. But I kept my PS3 for that. But I was like, I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna trade it in because it was worth $100. And I checked it a week ago and it was like $100. Like, it's Christmas time, trying to get money for Christmas presents.
Yeah.
God, holy fuck, do I still have a lot of people to buy for? And I only have one more check between now and Christmas. So I was going through and I was like, I gotta figure out what I can do to earn some extra money. It's laying around collecting dust. So go through and look it up on GameStop and website, and I was like, well, I'm gonna take it on Sunday because I'm off, so tomorrow. And it's now worth like $31. And I was like, motherfuckers.
Nice.
It's been like 6 days.
It's when the cutoff was. How it is with my phone. I still have my old phone. Because AT&T was like, we'll give you $600. I was like, great. I just got to initiate that. And then a week went by. And then another week went by. And I was like, fuck, I got to initiate that. And I went online. Nah, $130. No, I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go find someone to buy it for $350.
Yeah. So speaking of which, with the PlayStation streaming service, they finally fucking added the yearly subscription back on.
Did they?
Yes.
For
So-
99?
Huh?
For 99?
Yeah, it's $99 for 1 year of PlayStation Now. And
That's a lot.
Not necessarily.
How much
Not
is
when
it a
it was.
month?
It was $19.99 a month. They finally dropped it.
I thought it was $14.99.
No, it was $19.99. They dropped it to $14.99. Now it's $9.99. So they've been slowly.
So they've
dropping
been
it.
slowly going down, which is
Probably
nice.
because no one was ever using it at that
Right.
price. I never
But
realized that.
so now it's at $10 a month.
Sure.
But you can save yourself $20 and buy.
Is Kingdom Hearts on there yet?
No,
Then I
It
don't give a
won't
fuck.
be.
it will never be on there.
Oh, then I.
They're
don't forget
remastering them all. on
Yeah,
PS4,
I know.
it's
because of
coming
that,
out on
they're not
PS4
gonna
in
do it.
March. Here's
I would have dropped the $20 if I could have played 1 and 2. I don't care how many months it would have taken me.
well, just wait, and in March.
I know I
you
am.
can-
I'm
okay.
just saying it's stupid.
Yeah.
Like, because literally that became a ritual for me. Every probably third or fourth week, I would literally go on to PS Now, go straight to K, and look for Kingdom Hearts. Still not there.
Yeah,
Fucking
they're
Nit.
not
I
gonna
don't know
put
what
it
the
on
fuck
there.
game that is, but it's on there.
Yeah.
Thank God, Nit. KNYTT. Probably some great game someone who doesn't watch our stream loves, but go
Yeah.
fuck yourself.
I will say though, speaking of Kingdom Hearts, so did you see? Obviously Kingdom Hearts 2.8 is coming out in January. I think is that right?
Is it January?
January, February?
But 2.8 is not the original game, right?
No. So 2.8 is the last of the compilations that are coming out. Then in March, they're re-releasing
2.5.
1.5 and 2.5 remix for the PS4.
Are they
So you
coming out
get-
separate or together?
It's
Separate.
one combo pack, 1.5 and
I will
2.5
be buying that
in
fucking
one
shit.
disc for $50. It's not even a $60 game. It's $50
Done.
for both. I love it.
I'd buy it if it was digital too.
Oh yeah.
My only thing is, I am so fucking mad at Square Enix that it makes me not want to buy it, which is bullshit because I'm gonna buy the fuck out of it. So I understand Square Enix is a Japanese company.
Yeah.
Sony is a Japanese company.
Yeah.
Disney is an American company.
Yeah.
Where are they releasing the special edition Kingdom Hearts PS4? Japan only.
Nope. I swear to God I saw it on here that it was coming to the U.S. as well.
Do you have a PS4?
I do, but I would fucking trade that shit in a heartbeat for a Mickey Mouse head on one.
It's not a Mickey Mouse head on one. It's
Yeah,
the
it's got all the keys and the hearts, and then there's a little fucking Mickey Mouse head.
He's got the ears.
Who does?
Oh my god! So while Nick's looking that
Donald
up, like my stupid furry ass,
Donald Duck.
My stupid furry ass.
Yep, yep.
as everyone keeps fucking calling me at work. By the way, my boss keeps asking me if I'm a furry and telling me I'm a furry and calling me a furry, and like I
You have a Wii
completely
U, don't you?
express like, hey, this is
Yes.
fucked
Shadow
up.
Dragon just got released on the Wii U.
Furries?
Seriously.
Seriously.
It's on the virtual console for the Wii U. It just came out 10 hours ago.
I don't even know what Shadow Dragon is.
Fire
Fire
Emblem.
Emblem.
Oh hey,
Oh,
It's a remake of the original Fire Emblem that never made it to US. They did it came out on the DS.
Still
and
haven't
then
beaten
they
that.
just released it on the Wii U.
Furries.
Sorry,
but,
continue.
no, I was
You
just
fan?
laughing because we went and saw Home Alone before we came here to do this podcast, and so we hit Arby's before the movie, which is ironic that you guys hit Arby's on the way
Oh
to
yeah, I
the
forgot about
podcast.
that.
But so
I was not with him.
we hit Arby's and then headed to the theater. I was sitting in the car and I was like, I'm gonna eat my food. My dad was like, I'm gonna go get us tickets and get us seats. And I said, okay, you head on in. I'm gonna eat my food. I'll be in. So I'm walking in. I was like, fuck, I don't know where my dad's at. I don't have a ticket. I don't know how the fuck I'm getting in. So I'm walking in and I'm walking up and I was gonna ask the guy at the tearing tickets. I was gonna be like, hey, like, did someone leave a ticket up here? And I'm probably like 15, 20 feet away from this guy, like not anywhere close enough to start a conversation. And he goes, hey, you're good. You're to the right. I was just like, what the fuck?
Your dad was just
I
like,
walked into my dad and he was like, and literally first thing out of his mouth, oh, thank God, you're wearing the cat ears. I thought the guy was going to think I'm crazy. And I was like, I think he still does.
I'm surprised. You guys go there enough. I'm surprised you aren't known.
Well, this was at
Well,
the
this
dollar
is at
show,
the dollar show.
so I never go to the dollar show.
Okay. I thought this was at the Artcraft. You guys are known at the Artcraft, yes.
Yes.
Artcraft, yes, absolutely.
Just making sure.
God, I haven't played any video games in forever.
I have,
I've literally, all I've done is watch anime.
I have Pokemon Moon.
I have been playing the fucking shit out of Moon,
I've been
and
playing Moon.
I found out
it's a good
the
thing you bought
ending.
Moon.
I haven't played it yet.
Right, but it's a good thing you're going to be getting Moon though, right?
I have Moon.
Right.
I have it. I literally have not had a chance to stop to play it.
It's a good thing you're playing Moon.
Because I play at nighttime?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I heard.
I'm so
Love it.
goddamn mad.
Why?
Because I just found out what I can't get in Moon. Granted, I have Sun, so it's not that hard, but I don't have 2 3DSs to
Why is
transfer,
that
like...
bad?
Because I don't have a way to transfer because there's no Pokebank. But guess who you can't fucking catch
Except
in
for your
fucking
3DS.
Moon?
Who can you not
Pikachu?
catch?
You have a 3DS and a 3DS XL. What do you mean you
No,
don't
I
have
gave one of my 3DS to one of my friends because they didn't have one. Like, I mean, I'm eventually gonna get it back, but my point is like... But anywho, Vulpix is not in Moon.
What?
Vulpix is not in Moon. Sandshrew is.
Oh, I really
Vulpix
have
is not.
Vulpix.
So
Also, there's only one.
I thought it was also
Can you-
Growlithe you cannot get in the sun. Oh no,
Probably.
you can. Never mind.
I'm saying no for a fact you can
Can
catch
you-
Growlithe in
Adrian,
Moon.
I
But
have a
my other
Growlithe in
thing
Moon.
is,
Adrian.
There's
that's
only one. I'm gonna get the wrong fucking phrase, but you'll at least know what I'm talking about. But the Ice Stone or whatever, there's only one of them. So literally, if you use that with
I want
like
one.
in Moon, if you use the Ice Stone on Sandshrew to go through and get him to a Sand Slash, literally, even if you get a Vulpix, you cannot get a Ninetales. It literally locks you out, like you're done, like no Ninetales. So you have to try and earn through the Pokolagos or whatever it's called. I don't think any of you guys are there yet.
You're talking the Wonder Trade.
No, halfway
Oh.
through, or just about at the end of the second island, you unlock a actual literal island for your Pokemon. So it's an island that you go through and take care of, and then like your Pokemon from your box can go to the island and hang out. And the cooler and like more festive and shit like your island is, wild Pokemon can come and then they can join your party, so you can catch wild Pokemon through that as well.
So you don't even have to catch Pokemon to catch Pokemon.
Technically. So that island, your Pokemon can go off and explore and can find things for you. So they can find like
It's just probably
more
a super
stones
rare
for
chance.
you. Yeah, it's like 1 in like
So how
8
come there's
million.
only one Ice Stone?
Because it's literally designed for, okay, you have a Sandshrew, Sandshrew, so use it for Sand Slash. Like you're not, because you're on Moon, the whole thing is you get Sand Slash. You don't get Ninetales, you get Sand Slash.
Gotcha.
So if you want Ninetales, trade for a Ninetales. But I want a Vulpix because they're cute.
No, but anyway, sorry, got a little bit off topic. So we were talking about Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5
Yep.
remakes. So the rumor is,
Rumor has it.
rumor has it. Anyway, on December 14th is the 30th anniversary for the original Final Fantasy release. Supposedly, they're on the 14th announcing that in June, which is the 30th anniversary for the US release of Final Fantasy, that they are releasing it's called the Final Fantasy Collection. It's Final Fantasy 1 through 9, also including the cell phone HD remasters, all on one disc if you get it for PS4, or one card if you get it for PlayStation Vita. Now, they're also supposedly going to have a version that's only available on SquareEnix.com, which is 1 through 9, exactly that same way, but also 10 and 10.2 HD remasters. I don't know why they're including the discs for 11, because 11's down. Like 11, they shut the servers down. You can't play it at all anymore. And then
Probably a good thing.
all 12 and all of the expansions and remakes and other stuff that deal with 12. Same with 13, same with 14, and same with 15. Plus, including the season pass for 15, the 7 HD episodic remake, and all of the movies, as well as all of the soundtracks in a giant treasure chest.
Nice.
How much is that?
Yeah,
one?
thinking 200.
They haven't announced the price.
$95.95.
The rumor.
Yeah, I was gonna say the rumor
$9.99.
does not even mention a price,
Hey.
but it mentions that only 300,000 are going to be made.
Go
So
ahead.
anything that's on SquareEnix.com and is limited in numbers made, it's going to be pretty expensive. But
Can we discuss Final Fantasy 14?
I mean, if you want to discuss
The
your
MMO?
8 days that it took you to install it,
It took me fucking 3 days to install this game.
Why?
My biggest complaint about any fucking video game ever is this right here about Final Fantasy 14. You install the game. Clearly, this game's been out for 3 years. It has.
Yeah.
The game installs off of the disc. So what's weird is it installs off the disc.
but also gives you a digital copy. Like this, Final Fantasy 14 works a lot like the original Xbox One was supposed to, where like, okay, here is your disc, here's your code. You have to redeem the code. Like when you put the disc in, it says, oh, please go to the PlayStation Store to redeem your license. You redeem a license, and that license gives you a digital copy of the game.
Yeah.
That's how World of Warcraft is.
So, yes, but my point is on consoles, they've always said, like, Microsoft was like, well, we can't do that because you have to have internet access every 24 hours, which, I mean, this game requires internet access, so I guess that's how they fix it.
Get through it.
Yeah.
But I was just like, well, you guys said you couldn't do it, and they fucking did it. But my point being, so I did that.
You just look like Lewis Black. Like,
Right.
You just fucking did it.
Worst thing about a Democrat and a Republican is when you get these two fucking pricks in the same room. Anyway, but so it installed the game, and then that took forever, and then it was like, oh, okay, like we're gonna start patching the game, and I was like, awesome, it's gonna clearly work like World of Warcraft. The fuck it does. It was like we're gonna install this first patch from.
Yeah.
It was like we're gonna install this patch from August of 2013.
Oh, it does not
But
go
hold
in
on,
order of patches.
Hold on. Installs. Okay, October 2013. September 2013, or whatever, and it's going all the way through, and I got to November of 2015, and it says, sorry, error has occurred, unable to patch, and it kicks me out, and I go, okay, what the fuck just happened? I click on it, and it says, okay, please sign in. So I sign into my account, and it goes, oh, hey, we see that you have the original launcher, like, we're going to go ahead and patch 2013. And it did it 4 goddamn times. So, I finally get the game installed, right?
How'd you install it?
I finally
It
just
just worked?
Yeah,
I didn't run as admin or anything?
no, like, well, I'm on my PS4, so.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Other thing being, I will say one thing that may have caused it is when I installed it the first time, I would install it, turn on, like, switch inputs, and I would go and start watching Netflix, so pulling that much bandwidth at a time, may have fucked with it, and having not done Netflix may have fixed it. But anywho, so I finally get through all of that, and then I log into my account, and I'm like, I'm finally going to play this game. And it tells me, you only have 25 days remaining now when I paid for 30.
Because it starts your time from...
When you redeem the code,
Is the second
starts your timer. Bullshit. And the other thing that's really weird is, and I'm assuming it's not this way in the Japanese version, but I could be wrong, is there's no talking. And it's really awkward. Like,
it's
game,
all text.
This game literally reminds me of like Knights of the Old Republic, and I'm not complaining about Knights of the, but my point being, at the time,
You had to read.
it's not even just
everything.
that, but like I know you're in a carriage. The game starts. It reminds me a lot of Skyrim, only you're not.
I was
a
going to say,
prisoner.
that sounds like Skyrim more than anything, but...
You're not a prisoner, but like you're a traveler coming to this new land. So you're in this carriage and you're going through, and this guy's talking to you. So like you're going through like these woods, and there's water around you, and there's there's fucking chocobos run up around you and shit. There's no sound. Literally, it's absolutely quiet, and then like someone will walk by and you, or like do something, and then like the one thing that they're doing is so fucking loud. Like the guy's sitting there and he's just like, and he picks up a bottle. And then, like, he starts chugging it, and then you hear, and then, like, he's like, smashes it down. Like, it's all of the background noise is so fucking loud.
Sounds
But there's,
like a
I was
bug.
like, where?
Yeah.
No, it's how it is. I was just like, why the fuck can't I hear
bugs in
like?
that game.
But I was like, why am I not hearing like the chocobos? Why am I not hearing like the dirt on the ground like being like crushed under like the wheel? Why am I not hearing anything else? Like it's
I
just
gotta Google
quiet
this.
and then text. And I was just like so fucking weird. And on top of that, I love Final Fantasy to death. Holy shit. They make World of Warcraft look like fucking The Hobbit. Like, so
I'm so confused by what you just said.
Okay.
look at Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
Look at how much history is in Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
The Hobbit is pretty much an illustrated kid's book compared to The Lord of the Rings.
Okay. Yeah,
I'll
I
give you
get
that.
World of Warcraft has the most in-depth lore I've ever seen, and every single person that talks in Final Fantasy, I'm like, who the fuck are you talking about? Because they start the game and are like, oh, clearly you know, which, by the way, brand new video game with brand new storyline that's never before been explained in a whole new universe that's never been touched. You do know the last 8,000 years of what happened on this planet, right? Like, I mean, you just started the game, so I'm assuming you already know that. Like, I started the game and they're just saying shit, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what great war? Like, who is this person? What is this? What are you doing?
That's another thing with Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 15, You have to watch an hour and a half long anime and a 2 hour
An hour and a half,
movie.
incredible fucking anime.
Oh, incredible
And by the
anime.
way, I'm not trying to, but like, I totally did look it up because it's on the back of the DVD.
Yeah.
You way overshot that movie.
What?
It's an hour and 47 minutes.
Okay.
So it's about 3 hours worth of content.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to
About
watch
3
3
and a
hours
half.
worth of movie.
And that was
Just to
Square-
be able to get into the game
just
to know what's
isn't
going
that
on.
what Square
Play the game.
Enix is starting to get like known for though. Like it seems ridiculous, but
Well, I mean, like,
I feel like we should be used to this by
well,
now.
what was it? The original Kingdom Hearts had 145. No,
That you had to watch? No.
no.
So you're not talking the first Kingdom
Yeah.
Hearts.
First Kingdom Hearts, all the cutscenes put together equal out 145.
I absolutely believe that.
The original Kingdom Hearts.
All the cutscenes put together,
Well,
and
no,
all the
hold on.
bosses dying, all the fights and everything.
like all cutscenes in general.
My entire point is I made it
Heartless?
90% of that game in like 23 hours. And I watched every cutscene.
I'm not saying 140 hours. It's like
100 minutes.
Yeah.
Like he's talking like
I
a
thought you
movie.
said hours.
No.
No.
minute.
Oh, that's where I was like, there is no fucking way that, because I'm okay. Now,
It's like
now I'm following.
I forgot to say too. Thanks to Extra Life, because Skylar got off at about 6 a.m.
I get off
a.m.,
at 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 1, 3,
Anytime.
9,
but because he logged off at that time,
whenever you go to bed.
I played Quantum Break.
I want this fucking rabbit. I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore.
Have you played Quantum Break?
But not yet.
Have you played Quantum
No,
Break?
but I watch Animorphs, so I'm assuming it's about the same thing. Same guy, right?
Is it? Is he in Animorphs?
So mad.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I didn't know that.
Sean Ashmore?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the main character in
Yeah.
Animorphs.
Iceman?
Boom.
Yeah, Iceman and X-Men?
Yeah.
Iceman pre-going gay?
Yeah.
I did not know he was in Animorphs.
He's the main guy.
I
Oh my
did,
goodness.
bro. How long has it been since I've seen Animorphs?
I don't
Since
know.
I was like 8. But it's actually a really good game. The show they have in between was kind of cheesy because it was like supposed to be a TV show, but they realized that they couldn't do it the way they wanted, so they just included it with the game. But it's really cool as you after every single chapter you will jump to the bad guy and make the decisions on how things go, and it's neat watching how the show changes. In the first one, they give an example of at one point you change a formula or whatever, and then at another point you jokingly set this alert on all the police radar that this main bad guy is essentially at or he stole an ice cream truck or something. And so it's showing the show, right, and everything, and it'll show you whenever you find these events a little bloom in the corner. And it shows the show, and like literally the two characters are talking to the show, and as they're driving by, they're literally talking, and in the background, you see an ice cream truck getting raided by SWAT. Because you set up this fake APB against these, like, oh, he stole an ice truck. But literally, like, they're ready to break into it because they think the bad guy's in there. It's just small little things in the show they added. Like, you'll see... So, like, at one point, I had one guy fix this equation. And,
I got you. You're okay.
and
You're okay.
like, these two scientists in the middle of this lunchroom were like, I can't believe I was wrong. The equation was, like, right there, blah, blah, blah. Like, it was neat. That's the bunny.
It is.
You know what I really hate about video games?
What?
Go on.
I think I'm pretty much the only one here that's played it, and I still haven't beat it, and I need to. Life is Strange
I haven't played
is
it.
a perfect example of I hate games that ask me to make a decision, and then, like, for some reason it seems like they purposefully put it in a game to try and make me feel like I fucked up. Like,
all of them do that.
but it was like I went through and I was like, okay. And the opening of Life is Strange in the first little bit of the first chapter, essentially, what was it? Something happens and you're in this room, and you oversee these other two students get into a fight, and one of them pulls a gun on the other one and starts threatening to, like, kill them and, like, shoot up the school and all this stuff. And then, like, they find out you're there and they put the gun away and then they run or something like that. Or no, you pull the fire alarm and then it scares him off and he runs off. But then you have to talk to the principal, and the principal's like, is there anything you need to tell me? And it's like, do you tell him that the kid had a gun, or do you not tell him that he had the gun? And I was like, I'm going to tell him he had the gun, because he's going to shoot up the school. And I did that, and then like it pops up in the top, and it's like, that decision's going to affect the later in the game. And I was like, well, fuck. Like, I thought I was doing the right thing, so I backed out, and I was like, well, I'm not going to tell anyone. And they were like, hey, that's going to affect you later in the game. I was like, what the fuck do you want from me?
Dude, it's the exact
Walking
same way
Dead.
with Walking Dead. It's the exact same way with Walking Dead.
They're gonna remember that. But I was nice to them.
Or like, what color should Clem use? Oh, let's go with a blue crayon. Clem will remember that. What did I do? What did I do? Who did I kill? Who did I kill? Like, it's terrible.
Later, you see Clem, and she puts on a blue jacket and just goes, "Never forget."
No, sorry. It's Kingdom Hearts plus Kingdom Hearts 2 equals 16 hours of cutscenes.
Kingdom Hearts 2 cutscenes were sexy.
I know.
I love Kingdom Hearts.
Here's my problem. I'm still gonna end up picking up 1.5 and 2.5,
Yeah, Sam.
but it runs from what I've seen
So
on
the graphics have been updated though for these remixes, right?
Hold on. It was updated for the PS3. Are they updating anything whatsoever from the PS3 version to the PS4 version?
I mean, as much as they upgraded like Tomb Raider
Yeah.
from PS3 to PS4 and that kind of stuff, like
Right.
I mean, yeah, if you put the
they didn't rebuild it.
Right, that's my point. Because from what the PS3 version looks like to how my alleged emulators work, like
That's not what I was thinking.
running it at 1080 on my computer, it runs better and looks better than how it does on a PS3. So my thing is like, it'd probably look better if but I mean it doesn't upconvert the cutscenes at all. So the cutscenes are still the original PS2 format. So I guess I might as well just. I'm gonna end up buying it on PS4 anyway. I'll just play it on PS4.
I don't care who calls me like gay as shit. I need to have a question for everybody, and I want to get people's opinions.
no, because
I'm not watching Yuri on Ice right now.
I know you're not gonna watch it. It's the greatest fucking show ever. I know no one watches this podcast,
Ever?
but oh my god, everyone needs to watch Yuri on Ice. It is
compared to
phenomenal.
Sword Art.
I like it more than Sword Art. Like I can't explain it, and everyone says that I'm fucking stupid for saying this, but
Compared-
you have not seen it, so you
compared-
can't understand it.
To Dragon Ball Z.
I like it more. Like, I'm sorry.
Okay, it's like, no, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, like
Dragon Ball Z.
no. My thing that is great with
Fuck.
To Assassin's Creed Unity.
No. I was gonna say Psychopass, but I'm not gonna say Psychopass.
Gantz.
Elfin Lied.
I would put that up there with Gantz. Gantz is fucked
I
up.
haven't watched Gantz.
Oh, dude, you wanna
no,
watch
I'm
something
trying
fucked
to.
up.
What, the one with Krona.
Oh, Soul Eater.
Soul Eater.
Ooh.
The only thing I can say is the one thing I will say with that is because I feel like it's as good as Soul Eater. My only thing is the thing that I love about Yuri on Ice is it's great about character development. It makes you feel for the characters. You actually care about these people from episode
Yuki.
1. Yeah, but my point is you care about people
SAO.
from episode 1.
Oh, yeah.
Soul
been a while.
Eater, I care about every one of those
watch that
characters,
again.
but also I had 63 episodes with them. 63 sounds about right.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, I cared about those characters after all of this stuff that you've seen through. Like, this is something like, okay, episode 1, I'm like, I care about these people.
Sins.
7 Deadly Sins is great.
It is. Season 2 needs to come out like
All I
now.
know is my favorite line out of that. I don't even know where I was going with this. I was talking about anime. I don't know where I'm going. But anywho, I love the entire line about Bon enters them in the tournament.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there.
Ban?
Yeah, well, they're like, he's like, you didn't use our real names, did you? And he's like, you think I'm stupid? They're like, Bahan.
Yeah.
Is what it was. He's like, Bahan and Meliodith.
Yeah.
And he was like, see? They're not going to know it's us. And it was just like, what the fuck? Like,
They just
you're an
look
idiot.
at him like,
Yeah. But no, that's where I was going with this. So, I want to hear people's opinions. I am somebody that has to buy Blu-ray. I will not buy anything that's not Blu-ray anymore. Like, unless I'm getting it insanely cheap.
anymore?
Or,
No, I'm with you. I think usually, like, every sort of movie I ever get or anything I rent has to be high def.
this is the spin on that. Okay? There is an anime. I'm not going to say the name because everyone's going to make fun of me. No, it's not Cardcaptor Sakura.
Oh.
It's Sailor Moon.
I
But-
was about to say Sailor Moon.
DVD is on sale at Walmart. All of season 1 on DVD. Again, understand this is a cartoon from like '93,
So
Doesn't matter when they do the remastering and everything. It actually ups the resolution.
I'm aware. It is $20. How much do you think the Blu-ray would cost?
50.
It's like 68.
I was gonna say
That's
it's probably
a little outrageous.
$70 for an anime. Yeah, no, it's
That has to tell me that the Blu-ray is probably in the original format. So they probably didn't change anything. Not Blu-ray, the DVD
Yeah.
is in the original format.
No, here's the thing. With anime, I don't know what the deal is. DVD, it's kind of hit or miss. Sometimes it's really good price, sometimes it's really bad price. Blu-ray, they price gouge the fuck
I was gonna
out
say
of it
it's
so
because they
much.
know people will pay it.
Exactly.
That's what
well,
it
I
is.
mean, look at Mother's Rosario. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. I was planning on getting you Mother's Rosario on Blu-ray for Christmas until I realized it was $270 on Blu-ray just for the Mother's Rosario arc. I was like,
Real quick, totally fine. That's not what you got me. But where were you looking?
I was looking
If you
on
buy it-
Amazon had no copies. Then I went to eBay and
That's
that was
why.
the cheapest I found it.
That's why. Go to the USA Sword Art Online page, the actual like USA page, and it's $59.
$59 for
Yes.
Mother's Rosario on Blu-ray?
Yes.
Fuck, that's actually really good. That's a
I was
that's
gonna say,
really
yeah,
good price.
The deluxe edition that comes with like, it comes with like 2 soundtracks and like a artwork book and like a whole bunch of shit is like $80. But again, it's
Wow,
only
that's
like
even a really good
it's
price.
only like 5 or 6 episodes, and I was just like,
Yeah.
fuck, because I was planning on buying all 8 volumes, and I was just like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's why there's the problem with anime is, and again, it's very much, it's not like a normal thing. Like, you go to buy a video game, it's $60. You know, it's $60. You might find
Most
it for
time.
like 40 or
Unless
something.
you're on
Like
PC,
you might find
nice
it.
race.
But my point being,
Yes,
like
no.
in a store, it's pretty much your pricing is going to be about the same. And that's
Yeah.
another thing is like Best Buy drops their price, then Walmart drops their price, and then GameStop drops. You know, everyone drops their prices to be in competition.
Yeah.
Anime is just like fucking like whatever. Like we'll charge where the fuck we want, and especially again, don't make fun of me. I bought. Do you remember the actual card book I used to have for Cardcaptor Sakura?
Yes, I do.
bought that on eBay this week, and it's supposed to be coming on Monday. I cannot wait. Anywho, I found it on eBay. Okay, $185. I paid $7. You have to shop around.
Yeah, okay.
Anime is one of those things where like
I was
people are just
expecting
like
you to be like, I only got it for 140.
70.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it
like
literally like I would
$7
I
$7
think even
is
I
actually-
would kick my
oh,
own ass
okay.
because literally what it is it's a little plastic book
Yeah.
with a clasp on the side. You open it up and it's got 30 tarot cards inside. That's all it is. So if I paid 180 for that, it was like I loved Cardcaptor Sakura and all of you fucking suck.
I've watched it.
I love that show and they just announced a sequel coming out in 2018. So-
Didn't I do the same thing for Sailor Moon?
Yes, it's running right now.
is it running right now?
Yeah, Sailor Moon R, the movie just came out. I'm
We're
gonna talk to
get
anime
this soon.
all night, so I'm just gonna stop. I'm excited because did anyone else hear Miyazaki's coming out of retirement?
Yes.
yes, to make one movie.
2, technically, he has a short film coming out, and then he has an
Oh,
actual
yeah.
film coming out in
I forgot about the
2019.
short film. I was
And-
talking about the full length in 2019.
On top of that, Funimation just released a movie. It is officially the #1 selling movie in all of Japan. It beat out, not just animated, all time, it beat out Titanic, which apparently was the #1 selling movie in Japan, which I thought was weird.
Are you that surprised?
No, but my
Don't
point
ever
being,
go, Jack.
but it officially beat out Spirited Away and Princess Mononoke. It is called Your Name, and Funimation just released it in LA for 1 week because they're actually putting it in for the Oscars. So this might be one of the first like Studio Ghibli films since Spirited Away to win an Oscar. But I need to change the topic of anime, or else I'll just sit here
I
all
was
night.
never a huge fan of Spirited Away.
Are you
Princess
fucking kidding me?
Mononoke.
We cannot fucking be friends.
I was gonna
That
say
was
we
fucking
went and saw Spirited
phenomenal.
Away,
I know.
and yeah, it was
I know.
damn good.
And I cannot wait because Princess
I-
Mononoke is on the 5th of January.
Which one? Spirited Away is the one with the parents are pigs.
Yes. How did you not like that movie?
Meh.
I loved it.
I've not
And then-
seen it.
I'm straight and I love that. No, I'm kidding.
Princess Mononoke. Is Princess Mononoke the one with the castle in the clouds?
No, that's
No, it's,
literally Howl's Moving. That's Howl's
Howl's
Moving
Moving
Castle.
Castle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that must be what I'm thinking of. Never mind.
Am I right on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen Spirited Away probably 3 times. And like
love
when
it.
I say 3 times, I
oh
mean
my
like
God.
a separate. Like I've always watched it in separate pieces.
You need to watch
You've
it
never seen
together.
it once all the way through?
No.
Oh my
That
God.
might be why.
That might make a big difference. If you watch it once all the way through, it's
It is so phenomenal.
as an animated feature film. I can.
I'll put it this
I'm
way.
comfortable
I
to say
literally,
top 3 of all time.
I was gonna say I literally like put it tied with like Lilo and Stitch, which if you know me, that it means a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not kidding. Like I
Oh,
love,
Lilo and
like
Stitch is on
Lilo and
Netflix,
Stitch is my
too.
shit.
BT Dubs.
Yeah, I know. It's on Netflix. It's on my Google account. It's on my Vudu account. I own the Blu-ray. I own the DVD.
You said you
I
like
own a
Lilo
movie
and Stitch,
poster
right?
of it. Huh?
You said you did like Lilo and Stitch.
Yes.
Just making sure.
You sure?
Yeah, it was okay.
Positive?
Did you have a
Like,
VHS?
6 out of
Nick and I
10.
got into an argument after leaving Spirited Away because we were talking about how much he likes Lilo and Stitch, and I was like, I fucking love it. Like, the first one was great, the second one was great. And he was like, the second one sucked. I was like, you get the fuck out of the car. And he was like, I'm driving. Like, I'm your ride. I was like, oh yeah. I have to respect your opinion. I love Lilo and
I don't know.
Stitch so much.
I still can't put it better than Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast is always
I
going to be probably my
Don't
number
give a
one.
fuck. Every one of you
best
guys can
animated
say whatever the
movie.
fuck you want. I don't give two
Has anyone
shits.
seen Moana yet?
Yes, it is
No.
phenomenal.
I've heard
Oh
it's
my
pretty
god,
good.
it's so good.
I've
bad.
heard it's amazing. I haven't seen it yet.
But literally, I want to cry every single time I see the live action Beauty and the Beast trailer. Like, it looks phenomenal.
Does
Like
look pretty good.
when it hits the
Here's-
end
here's-
and it's
here's my
just the
one thing.
piano playing the whole like
And
tale
as-
as old
and
as
since-
time notes.
And
I'm
since
just like,
you're a furry, you could just imagine Beast railing Emma Watson. So
oh yeah, take Emma Watson out, stick me in there, baby.
Oh my god.
Tag team.
Yep.
What was I going to say?
I don't remember. We were talking about Beauty and the Beast, and then
I know,
we got on the
terrible.
furries. I don't know. Did anyone else know Josh Gad was fucking playing?
Cogsworth?
No, I can't remember his
Cogsworth?
name.
No.
Gaston's
Gaston's
It starts with
henchman.
an R.
Yeah, I can never remember his name.
Fuck.
Isn't it Cogsworth?
No, Cogsworth is the thing, but he,
I thought it was D with a D, not a G.
no Cogs, as in like the cog because it's a
Clog.
clock.
Got it. I always thought it was Codsworth.
No,
No,
Cogs.
yeah, no, it's the clock. Yeah.
Cogsworth is much better.
No,
How much?
my only reservation I have with the live action Beauty and the Beast. We'll see how it works. I still cannot picture anybody besides Angela Lansbury as.
I am so
Mrs. Potts.
mad. Why the fuck? Who the fuck is this bitch thinking she is?
Who is it?
I don't know. Who gives a fuck?
Like
That's
there's
like Glenn Close or some shit. Who the
confused.
fuck do you think you are? Miss Potts is not being played by fucking Angela Lansbury.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's an animated feature. I mean, it's live action,
but
which is why they were like,
It's
we need to go with
an
someone else
animated
that's younger. And I'm like, all she's doing is the fucking voice. Like, what the
It's
fuck
CGI,
do you mean?
yeah.
Shit, just take the original audio out of the fucking original and put that shit in there.
There we go. That's a very good idea. But
We
yeah,
won't
no,
give
I
a
just,
shit.
I don't know.
I'm looking it up right now. I'm really
Angela
mad 'cause-
Lansbury will forever be Mrs. Potts.
I feel like they're just as mad as me when Barry Allen is being played
It's
by
Emma
fucking
Thompson.
Ezra Miller.
Emma Thompson.
Yes.
Speaking of Ezra Miller, anyone seen
No,
Annie
I-
McPhee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
no.
Holy
Oh,
fuck, this
man.
cast is insane, dude.
So
So seriously,
fantastic
like
piece.
Emma Watson
It's
is
amazing.
Belle, Luke Evans
I
is
would heavily
Gaston,
recommend it. Ezra Miller's in it,
Ewan
though.
McGregor
It's
is
so weird.
Lumiere,
Yes, I knew that.
Emma Thompson is Miss Potts, Stanley Tucci is God, I hate these names. Cadenza? Ian McKellen is Cogsworth. Kevin Kline is Maurice.
That's cool.
Le Fou is Josh Gad.
Because he's the fool.
Le Fool.
I still, to this day, whenever I hear the opening song for
Uga Chaka?
Beauty and the Beast, no.
I think of South Park.
No, I think of the Beauty and the Beat.
Johnny Rocket?
No,
What's good? What's good?
I
Get
hate
your
that.
tat at the street.
I hate that so much.
Oh god, it's so fucking fun.
We should end it soon.
I know, right?
Um,
we're at an hour and hour and 28 minutes
There's
with
one
a
other thing I wanted to
4-minute
say. What was I
intro,
gonna
so
say?
hour and 24 minutes.
Beauty and the Beast?
Oh, so everyone here knows who T.J. Miller is, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so T.J. Miller got arrested this week.
Really?
So it was last night. So I went and saw the movie Office Christmas Party.
Yeah.
Which is so. That's the name of it, right?
Yeah,
Office
Office
Christmas Party. It's such a generic name that I'm always like, I think I got the name wrong. It is so fucking funny. It is not the best movie I've ever seen, but it is definitely worth like seeing it. It's so funny. But anywho, we left the movie and I was like, T.J. Miller, like what a great actor. And I looked him up online and shit, and it was like he just got arrested today. And I was like, what the fuck? He hired, from what I'm reading, I don't know if I'm getting the story wrong, but because there's obviously multiple sides to everything, but he hired an Uber driver, and he is an outspoken person against Trump, like most of us should be. I don't know anyone else's views, but I'm just saying.
I was
Anyway,
gonna say anyone who liked Trump just stopped watching our podcast right there.
I would name some names in the family, but I'll behave myself.
-7 views.
Is that even possible?
Yes.
Trump's gonna show up and be like, my dick's dry. That's on South Park.
Okay.
But anyway, so what I'm saying is, he posted on Twitter.
That was oddly specific.
He posted on Twitter about how he hates Trump and Trump's, a piece of shit, all this stuff. Well, his Uber driver, because he's an actor, fucking was like, I know who you are, you're T.J. Miller, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't understand why you hate Trump. Like, you're stupid. Like, your views don't matter. Like, why do you think you get to tell people, blah, blah, blah. So, T.J. Miller, took the high road and was trying to go through and actually, like, be a professional person about it, and bitch slapped him. And...
Definitely professional.
And apparently the taxi cab driver beat him up, and then literally, or I don't know if he beat him up, but like the picture I saw of him, like they got into a fight, and the guy called citizen's arrest, and they arrested T.J. Miller, and then we're like, oh, there's a court hearing, like you're T.J. Miller, just show up at the court hearing and let him go. But he went to an award ceremony, and he's on the red carpet on the picture, and I don't know where this was taken. I don't know if this was from this incident or not. I assume it was. But he's on this red carpet talking and doing an interview, and there's blood dripping out of his ear, and it's all over the front of him. And he's just like talking like, "What's up, guys? I'm here to do this interview." Or he was hosting an award show, is what it was. And he's just like chilling. I'm gonna find this picture. He's literally just like chilling with like blood dripping down his ear, and I'm like, okay.
Anyway, yeah, we should probably be calling this quits for the week. So, just be safe. Till next time. I'm Nick.
I'm Corey.
I'm Drake.
Furry.
Shannon.
Yep.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
Sticky now.